What is shaking, everybody? Wife and I decided on this lovely Friday night that we're going to grill us some steaks. And I would really, really love to grill them on that Green Mountain grill that we got for our wedding. But, and you guys, if you watch my videos, would know this, somebody stole it. And the place where we were living at, where it got stolen, really didn't care at all. Like, at all. So, whatever. It is what it is. We'll cook them on the little gas grill that we got. They'll be good. Won't be as good, but they'll be good. Hopefully, anyway. I really need to deep clean that barbecue grill. And I actually got that grill a couple of years ago, I think, for my birthday, Christmas, whatever. It's all on the same day. Parents got it for me. It actually works pretty good. I really like it. I need to clean everything, obviously, but still works great. Would like a little bit bigger one, but this does the job for just the two of us. I mean, the boy can't eat steak or hamburgers yet. Really, really like that Green Mountain grill, though. That was just fantastic. I'm still salty about that, obviously, but what's a guy to do? But I think after the week that I've had, with all the wind and everything else, I think it's going to be good. Eat a steak. Wife's making me some noodles inside. I got her some jalapeno poppers out here. It's got like the jalapeno, the cream cheese, bacon. So we're going to eat good tonight. It'll be a good day, good evening. And I'll go back at it tomorrow and I'll feed and do all that other good whatnot, worky mess. And Sunday, family's coming over. We're going to do our little Easter get together. So that'll be nice. Well, maybe you're wondering, and probably not, I guess. But usually when we do steaks or any sort of meat, we use my own homemade seasoning. I was a butcher for a number of years, did a full service meat counter, open meat counter, did custom smoking meats, catering, things like that. So we made a special seasoning that we used for that. And then off of that, I made my own special seasoning. And we usually use my seasoning for everything. But we got various other seasonings that have been given to us or we got. And one seasoning that we both decided to use today is Country Bob's seasoning. Country Bob's isn't a horribly popular thing all across the country, I guess. I'm not sure how far it stretches, if it's just Nebraska or if it's just Midwest or how that works. But Country Bob's, where I'm from in Burwell, is a huge steak sauce. That's what everybody likes to use. My parents are absolutely nuts over it. My brothers are. Well, my mom used to waitress at, well, it'd be the cafe that was in the truck stop in town. They always had some of this stuff, and you put it in your catsup for your french fries. And it's a good seasoning for that. And it works good on these meats too. I mean, it is a very strong seasoning, I guess you could say. So if you're going to try to really douse something up in it, got to use a sparing for some things, I guess what I'm trying to say. And then I always put on a little liquid smoke and Worcestershire sauce, or however you pronounce that word. And it works good. It keeps the meat moist. It gives it a good flavor. Keeps it a little bit tender. The moisture you can keep it, the more tender it's going to be. So, works out pretty good. And then we got the temperature on that grill set at kind of between low and medium, more towards the low side, so it'll cook slow. But I'll let those go for just a little bit, and then I'll go put those poppers on around the outside, and hopefully everything is done about the same time. Wife has the leaner steak, and she likes hers more of a medium well, more on the well side, and I like mine more medium rare, medium at the most. Oh, and it has been a wild week. A whale of a week. It has been just windy as could be for the past 3 weeks. This week has just been awful. We got finished with the fertilizer, which is good. Today we finally got that fertilizer trailer, or the fertilizer injector, cleaned out. Got everything in the nurse trailer, so that's good. We'll have to go clean all the stuff out of the tank trailer on the semi and put it in the nurse trailer too, because we're going to have to drop that trailer. And I'll have to hook up to the hopper because we got about 20,000 bushel, give or take, in the big bin that we got out there, because we put pretty much everything on the ground in bags, and then we put just a little bit in, we fill that bin. And we fill that bin, he saves it until, well, about this time of year, end of March, beginning of April, and then sells that, just kind of hoping that he gets a better price out of it. It's just a game to him, really. And we also pull the centers out of it, and we'll feed that. But sounds like it's going to one of the big feedlots just a couple miles away. So instead of having the guys come over and load it up, I'll be taking the corn over there, which is fine. But it's just kind of a bad time of year to do it, because we got planning to going on, and we got to go get the new saddle tanks there at Titan Machinery, which is the case dealer around here. Got to assemble those, get those on the new tractor. We got to get the planter all ready to go. We got to go get the seed tenders, get everything else over there. And it's still really dry here. I mean, we had it spit and sprinkle, and it just really hasn't done much. They got guys out there actually running their pivots right now to try to get things a little wet to get the corn in there. I mean, it is a cloddy mess out there. And we don't do much tillage down here compared to some parts of the state, especially other parts of the country. I know there's different parts of the country, and I watch some of those guys on YouTube where they'll deep rip things, they'll disc everything. The guys down here in the valley, they will, just what we did. They'll row stock. They'll just knock the root balls off and fertilize, and that's about it. They don't do a whole lot with the disc or anything else unless it pertains to pivot tracks. So it is what it is. So I don't know. We got to get that done. Once that gets done, everything is going to be just peachy. But I still got to get out, and I got to go check all the tires on the pivots. I got to figure out where the drop nozzles broke off of. Got to get them done. Got to make sure everything's going to work, be ready to go. I got to go fill the fertilizer tanks up on there at the pivots. There's a lot that needs to be done. But it all gets done. I mean, in time. I mean, it's easy for a guy to stress about it, but it does all get done. I don't know. We'll see how things shape up. It's more of a concern on the boss man's end than mine, really. I am the hired man. I get paid regardless of what gets done, so we'll see how that all plays out in the end. You can see how nice those look. Her lean steak is going to get to a nice medium well, closer to well. Mine's going to be a nice medium rare by the time we get done with her. Well, everything around the home front, that's pretty good. Little man's growing like a weed. I think he's just starting to cut teeth. Mama's doing what mamas do, and she is something. She is something. I got pretty blessed in the wife category. We got plans set forth for little man's room up there. We got do some few little repairs and get everything painted and ready to go for him. I think we'll start sleep training here sometime. Not sure when. Mama knows all that stuff. I just kind of play the part of the daddy that gets told stuff and never remembers anything. So, little chickens, they're growing. I think tomorrow, we're going to move them out to their new home outside that I showed you guys there a couple videos back. And like I said, on Sunday, we're going to have my family come over, mom and dad, my brothers, my sister-in-law, my sister, my little niece. So that'll be fun. That'll be a blast. I'm real excited for that. I think tomorrow we got a full day after I get off of work. I think we're going to go to the YMCA and we're going to take the little man swimming for the first time. So I think that'll be fun for him, just sit in the water. He loves his baths. I think he'll enjoy it. And his mama, she loves to swim. She's like a fishy without the gills. So I think they'll have fun. Then we got other things we got to do. I got some stuff in the yard I got to clean up. And we got some bags of salt for the water softener I got to take downstairs. So I got stuff I got to do. Got another room upstairs that we're redoing the floor in. Yeah, and we finally got some adhesive remover for that. And we'll see how well that works. And I'll show you guys that when we get up to it. We're fixing the walls in there. And we're redoing the floor. And it's going to be pretty nice when it gets it all done. Or when we get it all done. It's just a lot of work that goes into it. And not a whole lot of time to spare. So I'd leave early in the morning. I'd get back in the evening. And then I try to take over little man so the wife can do what she wants to do. I mean, she deserves a break too, right? I mean, I may go to work, but watching that little boy all day long is a full-time job, and I am ill-equipped for it. To say it nicely, I guess. I'm really good with toddlers. I am not great with babies. I am not great with babies, but toddlers, little kids, they love me. So I cannot wait till little man gets a little bit bigger. Be able to play catch and go out and play in the yard, dig holes, play with trucks. All that good stuff. That's stuff I'm equipped for. But during the week, we don't have much time. I get one day off every 2 weeks. I mean, because cows got to eat. I mean, that's Saturdays and Sundays. I go feed cows and do little other things. Like tomorrow, I'm going to go feed. It'll be Saturday, so I'll go in the morning, I'll feed, we'll drink some coffee, and then I'm going to go spray off that Nutriplacer, get all the mud and fertilizer off of it so it don't corrode. And then I'm going to wash off some stuff on the feed truck and probably the loader and a few other things while I'm at it, and I'll feed again and come home. So it just works out that way. I knew what I signed up for. But I mean, there are times where you wish you had a couple extra days with your family. But it'll come. I mean, once we get corn, soybeans in the ground and we get the irrigating and all that stuff going, then be able to do some things, take off time here or there. My sister's going to graduate from high school this year, so we'll have to take time for that. Take time off around my sister's birthday because they got the Extreme Bulls and Broncs in my hometown of Burwell. So we'll go watch that and celebrate my sister's birthday. And one of my cousins is getting married. I'm not sure exactly when. We'll have to get her invite, but we might be going to that. We'll see how that all kind of times out with everything else going on. So there's times, but busy time of the year, you really can't take time. I mean, planting season, tillage, harvest, things like that, you can't take a whole lot of time. But, oh well. Doesn't all that stuff look great? The only thing that stinks about doing bacon stuff on the grill is it flares up really, really bad like you see right there. Fire likes grease. Who would have known? Isn't this nice? Instead of hearing a bunch of wind or everything howling, you're hearing birds. You can hear yourself think. I can walk with my eyes open instead of squinting like an Eskimo. I'm not being pelted in the face by rocks and dirt and poop. Corn stalks. It is just a pleasant, still evening for the first time in what seems like forever. This is nice. And this is the coolest little ball you ever did see. Ain't that right, Chunker? Ain't that right? You say hi, little guy? Just gonna play with your cow? Well, you rolled him away. Boop. What do you think, Macer? You like your puppy? Still the coolest little ball you'll ever see. And dapperest of the dapper little babies, huh? Okay, Mr. Rolls-a-Lot. You gonna roll back, bud? Or are you just gonna stay on your tummy and get mad? Yeah, just stay on your tummy and get mad? Why don't you roll over, buddy? There you go. There you go. There you go, Marley. Just say hi to your girlfriend, Mason. A big fried chicken looking dog named Marley. And by default is my wife's stepsister. Gam trying to put you to sleep. He's gonna look at Daddy. You guys got to see my wonderful little family. You got to see my little baby boy, little puppy, my wife's furry little stepsister, and my mother-in-law. But I think I'm going to call quits here, guys. I think we're going to get ready to go to bed. So I'm going to put this together, get it uploading. We'll come at y'all again. So I hope you guys took the time to watch it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And as always, I thank y'all for watching.